stick in the other, fishing for catfish and pixels like no other, casting his line into virtual streams, living the dream in his digital schemes. He's reeling in trophies from the great outdoors, while high scores flash up on his screen indoors. Virtual rivers and lakes so wide, he's got the whole world on a digital ride. The great American gaming fisherman, casting his line in a world of his own plan. Pixels and fish swim hand in hand, master of waters, both real and scanned. Waders on his legs, a headset on his head, balancing the wild with the virtual thread. He's got a tackle box full of cheats and bait. In his gaming chair, he'll never be late. He's clicking and casting, a pro at the helm, navigating waters in a twofold realm. The wild and the wired, they're one and the same. He's breaking records in his new fishing game. The great American gaming fisherman, casting his line in a world of his own plan. Pixels and fish swim hand in hand, master of waters, both real and scanned.
Hello everybody and welcome to Real and Virtual Outdoors. I am running a few minutes behind. I apologize for that. I had a last minute phone call that I had to make. So that throwed me off a little bit, but that's the price of free entertainment. It's subject to run late. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I was working on some graphics, and I said, okay, I got just a few minutes. I got to get off here and get started on the show. Then I got a message. Can you call me? Oh, yeah, I guess. Let's call a few people out right quick. Shirley says, I like that song. Thank you very much, ma'am. Let's see. There's my friend Chris Everett, who posted hello 2 days ago. He's always waiting on me to drop my thumbnails. The minute I drop it, I can go check about a minute or two later, and he's already put a post up. There's my friend Shirley T. Good to see you. Sandy Toes is here. Good to see you, Sandy. Donald Long is here. Quiet Man Curtis. I noticed Curtis was rushing me a while ago. He called me a turd. He's got ugly ways. I don't know about this boy. There's my friend Ernest Brown. Scrolling. There's my friend Lisa Swain, the catfishing lady. Good to see you. Come on, roller turd. Yeah, shut up. I'll time your ass out. Oh, Lord, let's see. Mike Irving is here. Good to see you, Mike. Brian B. Catfishing is here. I think I got them all. No, I did not. Catfish and Dreams. You don't have a wrench. You will in about 30 seconds. You have one now. I don't know how that Could be possible, but that has been corrected. Lance McCoo guy is here. All right. All right. So, we are going to go fish on Bassmasters 2022 today. This game come out in 2022. And I'm playing this for a reason today. We're going to talk about that as we go. This is the Sabine River. Which is located in southeast Texas, for those of you that don't know. Where I went to school. So, went to school there quite some time. Through middle school, through high school. Alright. This is the way the water in the Sabine River looks too, dirty. That's dirty all the time. Alright. I'm gonna go left today. No, I'm not. I'm gonna ease up here and hit the bank up here where I went there last night. And I'm gonna pitch a jig up here a little bit. Then I'm gonna move the boat. I'm just searching around here. So what I'm playing this for today is I'm trying to. This game is very basic in how it operates. It's not hard to learn. It's mostly chance driven, and what I mean by that is when I log into a lake, the computer populates the lake every time. So anything that you really catch is random, depending on if you're in the right spot or not, if you're fishing in the right area for the weather. There's no catch this many fish and you'll catch a big one. It's no structure to be able to manipulate the game in order to catch a trophy fish. Like some of the other games are driven. That's why I chose this game. Now, chose it for what? Well, I am in the process of trying to start within the Rod and Gun Club a Bassmasters League. And it's in the very, very beginning stages. I've got one commitment, and Old Leg says he's interested. He had a few questions, but we're going to resolve those. This is not a bass, by the way. And we're going to try to start a league where we're going to have some tournaments, live stuff as well, but we're also going to have a point system. And I got to figure out the point system. And at the end of the season, however long we decide to make it, we're going to have a fish off for a championship, I guess, is the way I'm going to do it. It's got about 8 or 10 venues to fish on this game. This has got to be a catfish. I think it is a flathead. I didn't want to catch this right off the bat. But I'm in the very early stages of putting it together, and I need to come up with a tournament point system. Yeah, it's a flathead. It's an ugly flathead, but all right. Let me see. Uncle Lou is here. I mean, Uncle Ernie is here. I misread that. Oh Lord. So we're in the very beginning stages of trying to get something worked out. I reached out to everybody yesterday, and I got a couple folks replied, and if they're interested. I'm also looking for some other folks. I'm choking on snuff. Choking on snuff. Call's been really good, actually. Grain of snuff went down my throat. Call's been really good lately. Oh, if I fart, ain't that gonna hide that. There's a fish. Now this is a jig that I'm using here. I need to talk to Brian and see if I can get an idea about how they're doing their point system. So I need to use some type of point system. Yeah, well, when you get 54 years old, you'll read stuff wrong too. You're still young. You'll get there. You live long enough. Dadgummit, this ain't no bass. Stop biting my damn jig. Come on. Yes. Dadgum striper. I don't think you'll remember my wisdom in a decade. Well, your memory is. Hell, you'd be lucky if you remember anything. In a decade. You stand up there with a blank look on your face like Joe. We'll say river rat. Everything but a bass. Everything but a bass. So we're going to try to start a point system for a league and include this in the hunting. I'm going to miss that one. Ooh, I barely got him hooked. I like to miss that one. Yes. That's a little bass. I mean, a little bass.
Oh, would you look at that cute little baby bass?
Something to go along with the hunting portion of it. There's a lot of games I could have chose from. We kind of wore the angler out. I wanted to do something where it could be tournament driven. And this with Bassmasters, game is that way, so that's a plus. I only have about 154 hours in this game, so I don't have a whole lot of time in it. I'm gonna have to let the other guys kind of catch up. We're talking about why? Because I didn't turn it off. I was hoping to see Troy drive a golf cart. I seen you on that golf cart this weekend. Just a minute, I'll turn that live pro off. I seen y'all stand at that cabin. There's a fish. This is just on the jig. And I'm just now really learning how to fish with this jig, to tell you the truth. Working to get the bites. Hell, I can't get his landing. Got him. You have to time that landing right. That's a bigger fish. That's what I'm looking for. I got on here last night and played for about 30 minutes just to get the screen and everything set up. I caught a 6-pounder. That's the biggest one I've caught on this. Typically, the bass at the Sabine River, in real life, if you catch one 4 or 5 pounds, you're doing something. I didn't see you doing donuts, but I seen you on the cart. There's a live patrol turned on. Thank you, Kelly. Of course, I contacted everybody that usually games with us, and Steve Adams is not much on the fishing games, and I knew he wouldn't probably gonna play. He's just not his thing, and that's okay. But he did send me a nice email back, said, hey, you're gonna need somebody to read chat, so I could read chat for y'all. That's a great idea. Need somebody to read chat, and the chat would enjoy visiting with Steve, so it all works out in the end. And the water. That will work. Snagged it. Son, if you're getting ready to come out of the closet, do it on somebody else's channel. Go tell us the big news. I do have big news ready to reveal to everyone. Uh-oh. This ought to be interesting. Throw that up on the bank. It's not always a bad thing, though. Unless you're John Parker, right? Oh, I got a fish off of it, too. No, sorry. Okay. Well, I'm not sad to hear that, son. I can assure you that. But go ahead and tell us your good news. Oh, well. Yes. Hey, look at that. We bought a new home, and we're officially moved
fatty
in.
whack, give that hog a bone.
Hey, there's a 5-pound largemouth, folks. I'd like to catch that on tournament day. Well, I knew they bought a house. I'm guilty of knowing that information. And I knew they were moving. I'm guilty of knowing that information. And this is why that the wrestling making avatars have been slow. Because Kelly has been working his tail off, getting his family situated. And that is what's been going on. So, but I have been sworn to secrecy. They got a new house, and they have got, he says they're moved in now, and I bet you he's got a sigh of relief on his mind. So, all right, Kelly. Glad you got moved in. Glad you got the family moved, and I get to making wrestlers. Oh, Lord. Yeah, it's a big chore to move a family. We're going to start having some wrestling streams. Oh, I got another one. Hey, I threw it up on that bank again and drug it off. Let's see if this is another bass. I may have just picked up on something. It's not as big. No, it's a crappie. You weren't supposed to bite that. Okay, now. She said, now get that wrestling. My gaming room should be up and running this week. You have lights in there, Kelly? Get it running, send me a picture of it. I have a reason for asking. I need to get your address to your new place. I need you to send that to me, please. I want to talk about this just a minute. Another reason why I want to use this is the catch summary. This catch summary shows every fish that I've caught. There's no worry about somebody not getting a picture of the fish, although we will want to take pictures. But you can go down this catch summary and it shows every fish that I've caught. Now, of course, we're going to only be counting bass. Yes, please send me a picture of your game room when you get it completed as well. But we're only going to be counting bass. Now, as you see, I've caught a spotted. I've caught 2 spots and a largemouth is what I've caught so far. It gives you the weight and it gives you the length, and it keeps track. That's a nice feature. This does have an online feature as well. I'm going to move the boat down a little bit. It's got a trolling motor on it, of course. I'm going to move the boat down to this wood stock right here. I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to change my casting method to more of a pitch. I'm going to pitch up there right by that brush. Let me cancel that cast. I want to show you all the lure I'm using. I should have done that already, but let's talk about this a minute. I have the ability to make rod loadouts with this game, which is a very cool feature. Now, this game does not have the greatest of graphics. There's a lot of games out there that's got a little bit better graphics than this game, but feature-wise, this is a quality game. What I'm using today is this right here. That's what I'm using today, right now, a power flipping jig. And then I've got a spinner bait, which we're going to throw later, a rattle trap, a worm, and just a watermelon shad on the jig. But we're throwing this right now. I have that paired with 30-pound orange line. I really favor the orange line. I can see it. Can't see it quite as good in this muddy water, but in the clear water, and I'm going to pitch this up in those trees. Underhanded pitch. Now, I'm going to turn this. There's a fish, hit that on the fall. I turn the reel speed down like the Misty. Good job. Come up on a nest here. You get that on the fall. It's an old gar. Cat gummy. Toothy fitted some again.
What a finned freak of nature.
It's a time waster, in my opinion. That's what I call him. Tournaments, that's a time waster. That's not even a. You'd rather not even catch it. Good God, every time I pitch that jig in there, I get hit. Oh, lost that one. Son of a gun. Don't do no good if they're not bass, so does it? Don't forget Hog Leg and I will be live tonight. That's a little fish.
Uh-oh. Somebody gonna need to measure that bass.
Yeah, stop making fun of my fish, you idiot. That shows what it was caught on. Tells you a little bit about the bass. Supposedly I can take a screenshot. Let's see if it'll work. It does work. Shows the weight too. Okay. I don't know why my guy is so fat. Looks a little fat standing there. Kind of looks like Curtis. And I pitch that in there, I get hit. I just found a little nursery. Golly. Got to be a crappie. Give me a break. Must be 400 fish there. That is a working fish finder, by the way, in the top left. You hit it one time, and you hit it. This is a bass. This is a mouse. Very big.
Oh boy, you're gonna need to measure that one.
Yeah, just barely a keeper. All right, y'all tell me what y'all want to see on Thursday. As far as the game, anybody got any requests? I put in a new mod for the police game. We've got a new simple HUD, new mini map. That's more like it. It's about 3 pounds. Why my deal went off. I have to put that back on. That didn't show my weight. I've got the deal turned off. You reminded me I need to catch cod today. Okay. I would hit the thumbs up, but I've got a fat head. He said I got a... Believe that? This is a bass. I'm like, how do you know that? Barely see that fish. Jumping, that's how I know it.
Yes. Knick-knack, fatty-whack, give that hog a bone.
That's a 5-pounder. Well, you know, Curtis, I hate to punish you, man, for looking at a fat head. I really do. I hate to punish a man for making a man stand around and look at a fat head. So I'll give you 60 seconds to see how fat my head is. Oh, Lord. Somebody watching this show for the first time thinking that mean guy just tied that guy out. We horse around with each other like that all the time. Oh, Lord. Show this is wow. Oh, Lord. I give him 60 seconds to reconsider how fat my head is. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Good thing you can't throw an egg at me, right? God, that felt good. Hello. My wife cuts my hair. You better watch it, boy. Oh my goodness. See, I tried to correct him. Didn't improve him a bit, did it? Good God, this is a striper. I don't want you. I just want to get you in the boat. All you're doing is burning cloth. Hard to land that big. See how fast that thing's moving? I ain't never seen him in the boat. Come on. Golly, ridiculous. Oh hell, I'd wear the mouse out trying to. Crosby, the new egghead of the new Batman movie. I ain't even seen that movie. I don't even know what the egghead is. Picked up a 5-pounder on this bank. I'll take that every time. I'll move up a little bit. Pitch this log right here. I really don't have any idea where any fish is at. I haven't fished this a whole lot, so I'm kind of just searching. That's why I'm using the jig. I'm going to throw a spinner here for a few minutes, though. This is not a bass. Oh, Chrissy, Dave Bosworth. This is not a bass. This is a striper, I think. I was bigger than the one I caught long ago. Although this does count for points, that I can buy a tackle with. But. Well, Curtis is sort of a spammer. You really won't be technical about it. He's not really a spammer. He's more like a vulture. He's waiting on somebody, to pounce on somebody. like a buzzard sitting on a telephone pole, looking down on you, waiting on to jump on you. Catfish. It's an ostrich egg. At least Curtis makes his spamming fun at right. Look like I got something on my chin. I do a neck roll. You ain't never seen one of them? I don't see that on my damn chin. Shut up. You got me looking. I thought maybe I had snuff up there or something. Let's throw a spinnerbait down this bank. I want to throw it right on that. Oh, I can't throw it like that. Throw it right on that point over there. Haven't decided what I'm going to play yet Thursday. Anybody got a suggestion? Throw it out there. Got a hit. Is that a bass? It's a bass. Look. We got a smaller bass. He ain't very big, but he'll do. Hey, he's alright.
You're gonna have a few competitors trembling with that toad.
Alright. I've noticed Troy has a face for radio. Shut up. Catch submarine. Let's see what we've got so far. We've got 1 bass, 2 bass, 3 bass, 4 bass, 5 bass, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've caught 10 bass. I've got a 4-pounder, a 5-pounder, another 5-pounder, and a couple of 2s and 1s. So that's a pretty good bag. Wrestling. Lord have mercy. All right, well, wrestling it is. We don't have no new characters, but we'll throw it up there anyway. We will put it up there. That fish hit that soon as it hit the water. Good Lord, give me time to get the line out there, you hungry joker. Crappie. Wrestling it is. Wrestling it is. I must hit the crappie hole. Trouble. It'll be all trouble. Be all trouble. Good, this is a honey hole right there. Nursery, more like it. I have a feeling we probably wouldn't fish long. We'd probably end up somewhere, somebody's watering hole. Boy, it is hot here right now. Good God Almighty. It is so hot here. It's smothering hot. I look out there and I want to break a sweat. We're going to go down there and hit that bunch trees up there here in a minute. We got catfish sticking his tail up out of the water over there. Look like Curtis taking a nosedive in a bag of M&M. 3 big catfish right there. Injury or ticket, hell, jail. Probably knowing them 2 jokers. I'm gonna ease up over the trolling motor here. I'm gonna try to position my boat here where I can throw right down them trees, right down the side of them, best I can, without getting on the bank up here. I desperately want to hit that with a jig before I get out of here. I'm going to throw up there first, back here, and then we'll move up and jig it. I have a feeling anything I catch is going to be close to the trees. They're going to let the handicap out first because they'd have to help me on the pot, Sandy, so they'll let me out first. You know that. Ain't nobody want to be on nursing home duty. They're going to let me out first. Curtis and Edgar, they'll have to stay. They won't get me out of there quick. Looks like a good spot to pitch. That's what we're about to do. Wrestling on Thursday. TV and a nap. Ain't no fish on this stretch. Come on now. Getting ready to go to the doctor. Wife's got a doctor's appointment she's going to here in a little while. You're hurting some. Ernie, how'd you figure out why I wasn't getting tight? Figure it out. Real speed turned up. How you feeling after you fell on that, on the ground out there? Did you hurt yourself or just sore or just? I mean, what? No long-lasting pain from it. Of course, that old man fall like that, I guess it would hurt for a couple of days. I know if I did, it would. Well, hell, last time I fell and broke my leg. To figure out why I wasn't getting a bite. I figured it out. The reel speed turned up too high. I hadn't been catching them. Reel speed turned up too high on this bait. This is an unorthodox way to work this, but it's been working, so. Oh yeah. I get up a lot of time, my back's tight. Let's go for a ride and see if we can dig up. I don't like staying in one spot too long, it's got to produce. This is the way this river really looks. It's a lot of stuff on this river. I've done this before. I'm gonna stop at this boat. I'm gonna stop at the ramp right ditch. Throw a spinnerbait right here for a few minutes, see what comes up. Scare all the kids with my mask. Hey, you a funny guy, Curtis. You funny. You a funny bunny. This game, and I'll say that now, because I know that's going to get brought up later if we get a competition off the ground with this game. It's got an underwater camera on it, and I'm gonna turn it on and show y'all that. If I can remember how to do it. If I can remember how to do it. I don't like to use it. Let me see. I think this game's got the camera on it. I may be wrong about that. This game may not be the... Yeah, underwater camera, right there. I thought it did. I'm gonna turn this on, let y'all see it. I don't like to use this. I think it's kind of cheap. So I'll have it off, but I'll let y'all see what it looks like. And I bring that up for... There's the camera. You can kind of see the fishy swimming around. Ain't much here, is it? And And that's why I don't like it, because of that reason right there. It really gives you an advantage to see when you're casting in an area where there's any fish. And I just don't like it. All I see is a bunch of catfish. It just gives you an opportunity to run around and throw a lure in the water and look, see where the fish are at, and then go back and catch them. It does change if the weather changes, but oh, let's see. You got the same bite. Ha! Little bass. Like a live scope.
Oh boy, you're gonna need to measure that one.
It's like live scope. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't ever use it. When I did the Bassmasters tournament, I had to use it. When I did the online thing, but I don't like it, and we will not be using that during competition. That will remain off. So, once you have it off, you cannot activate it. And I'm going to push the button to activate it now. I have it off. It shouldn't activate. It's off, yes. That is not a feature that we'll be using during competitions. I don't like the feature. I never did. No, I'm good. You gone? You gonna go get a sandwich and some soup? You know which one I want? Thank you, lady. Right there. Bring me a lollipop to Dr. Dog. Bring me a lollipop to Dr. Dog. Tell him I've been a good boy. Huh? You don't give out a lollipop, well tell him to go to hell then.
No sugar.
Okay, bye. She's fine, I'll watch her. Okay, later too. Oh Lord. Gotta go get her blood sugar checked. Oh boy. Hey, it's a bass. Pretty good. Where you at? Joke. Right. Yeah, lady. Looks like Curtis runs the kitchen to get them in. Yes. Yeah. That ain't no bass, that's a striped bass. Yeah, please don't give Curtis false hope. I have enough trouble with him as it is. Wrestling on Thursday. The pup is doing good. She is mischievous as all get out. But she's a good girl. We love her. We enjoy her very much. But she is a hoot. She's very mischievous. She'll get into anything, man. And my wife, she don't mind my wife all that great. My wife talks with too sweet of a little voice. She's like, oh, you know, I tell her all the time, you gotta talk to that dog with some authority. And she tries, but she just don't have an authoritarian voice. I can say something to the dog and the dog stops. But I've got a deep, loud voice. And we having to, Mama's still having a hard time getting her to mind. She told me yesterday, She said, she minds you, but she don't mind me. Well, Daddy don't play. You know, he said something to me. She hadn't quite grasped. I'm looking for a spot to fish here. She hadn't grasped. I'm gonna throw this wall. I mean, I've never had much luck on this wall. I don't mean I want to today. I'm gonna position the boat where I can catch this wall over the building. Maybe right down this concrete wall and see what I can come up with. But she's a good girl. She's a good puppy. We enjoyed her. She's just born in November, so she's quite young. You have to watch her though. She gets into every damn thing. Golly. She's like babysitting Curtis and Eric. It's a constant battle. But yeah, she's a good dog. We're glad we got her. Cute as a bug in a rug. A young weenie dog is mischievous. They're a mischievous breed. And they're curious too. They get into every dog, don't they? Oh, this is a nice fish. Now wait a minute. Now this wall may produce. Is that a bass? I think that's a dog. Curtis trying for that M&M sponsor. They ain't gonna sponsor him M&M. He eats too much of it. Eat up all the profit. Ah, wrong species. You ain't gonna help me none. Get out of here. You'd think there'd be some few fish right here on this wall I could catch. I'm gonna throw a rattle trap here in a minute. Catching is slowed down since I got away from the jig. But I'm trying to cover a little bit more water to see what I can dig up. Still been trying for a couple of years. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Hey, what's up, Cindy? Good to see you. Cindy, I be peering in. I just hadn't said a whole lot. Hope y'all doing alright. I'm going to throw this rattle trap down here. I've been lurking a bunch. Ooh, that's a response I'm looking for. Crappie. The one thing I wish that they would have done with this game, when you're like in bass mode, I wish you could have had a setting to turn the other species way down on the catch rate. Because as we know, you know, you're not going to catch a catfish on a spinnerbait very often, or even a crappie. This is a bass. Or it may be a white bass. Awful silver looking. Can't tell. This could be a spot. Yes. Yeah, white bass. Ain't gonna stay here long. Yeah, he'll eat them jokers out a bit. Boy, don't you know it? If they took him to the M&M factory, Ernie, first thing he'd do is dive in the bin. First thing he'd do. People ain't gonna go broke trying to get Curtis to sponsor them. He'd probably strip down to his underwear and jump in. See, this ain't producing anything. And go broke trying to feed Curtis. My wife is gonna go get me a sandwich tonight from Jason's Deli. I had not had a hamburger in almost 2 months, y'all. I'm doing good on my diet. I'm losing a little weight. I'm losing it all in my lower extremities, though. I don't know what it is about me when I lose weight. My butt is the first thing to go. The belly is always the last thing to go. But I am losing, and I've been staying away from fast food. The only thing that I've eaten really the last 2 months that I shouldn't have eaten was 2 pieces of fried chicken for supper. But I hadn't been buying no burgers. I hadn't been doing no no cheese conies, no Sonic, or anything like that. I've been laying off my sugar, eating more fruit, eating more vegetables. So she's gonna go get me deli sandwich. I gotta have a drink. My throat's dry. Let me get a drink right quick. Let me land this fish. I'm gonna move anyway. But I'm trying to lose about 40, 50 pounds before November. That's what I'm working on. Let me get a drink. Okay, that's better. But I have a I have a love affair with hamburgers, especially the ones that's got a curvy body like a double meat with extra cheese. I eaten cheese for that. And I know I don't need to be eating that type of stuff. I'm gonna run up in here and take a look. I'm just gonna drive up here and see if I see something of value that I want to throw. Yeah, I want to throw this wall right here. We're gonna pitch a jig on this wall right here. Excuse me. So I've been really working hard on it, so I'm trying to get some of the weight off of me. I'm gonna start out up here by the rock pile in the corner, and I'm gonna work my way down the wall. I'm gonna jig this wall thoroughly. I have a feeling there may be a fish on this wall of value. Now, when I say a value, I'm talking about over the 3 pound mark. Now, right now, I need one over close to 4 to upgrade. We're going to try it and see what happens. I got a snag. Come on. I want to give a little shout out today to my longtime childhood buddy, Ricky Broussard, who I also wheelchair bound, who I went to school with, may be watching today. And I'm gonna go Friday, let's fish, and go see him. We haven't seen each other in about a year, so we're gonna go have some supper and probably belly up to the bar at the watering hole somewhere and pour back a few. And catch up a little bit. All right, there's a fish. What's he weigh?
Somebody caught a toad.
What'd I say? A fish of value, 4-1. All right, see, there's a reason to stop here, right? Put that in your registry for future tournament. Oh, I throw that way up on the bank. That's terrible. Did it again. That's why I want it right there. Oh, jumped out of the water with it. You see that? Is this another fish of value? This is a bass. Look out. I may have started some bass. Is that a bass or is that a doggone white bass? Hard to tell yet. It's a white bass. You scavenger. Yeah, God, I wish she was a black bass. A largemouth, rather. Got him. This river in real life is really not typically a big bass river. If you catch a 5-pound fish or a 6-pound fish in this river in real life, that's like catching a 10-pound bass on fork or 12. I mean, that's a really good fish. On this river system in real life. It's just not a big bass haven. This is more of a, when they do these tournaments on this Sabine for the Bassmasters, it's really more of a grind. You're looking for 5 fish, 3 pounds or a little better. It typically doesn't produce giant fish. I don't know what what the lake record on the Sabine is, but and the problem really that they have, especially if you're a newbie to the Bassmasters tournament series in real life, is there's a lot of targets on this river. There's a lot of stuff to throw at that look good, that you could cast on, that you would think it might hold fish. They don't always hold fish. But we stopped and caught one, so we're going to go on down and look. That's a spot that I will come back to. Pretty big. These barges right here, I don't know what these barges hold. I couldn't tell you because I ain't never fished. I guess we could throw on it for a minute and see what happens. But my guess would be they're going to hold catfish. But we'll throw it up there for giggles. See what happens. Hung up. Let me get a different bait and throw it up there. So, we will let you, and when we start the league or start the tournaments on this, I will let people pre-fish before the, because there's 8 venues. I'll let people pre-fish, practice, really, but we'll have practice days. May cut it down to hours, may give somebody 4 hours practice before we do a tournament day. But anyway, it's just something. It may not work, and it may not be suitable for this game. I don't know. It's just something I'm talk about trying. But nice fish. That's on the spinner now. Is this a bass? I don't know that I've caught one on the spinner baits yet. I'm gonna have to go look at my log. Yeah, this is a bass. This is gonna be the first one of the, maybe of the day on this. Yeah, it's a spotted.
Big fish, and no whammies.
4 pounds. That's a nice fish. Let's go look at the log real quick. Today's catch summary. That might be the first fish on the spinnerbait. That jig has really been producing. As you see, jig, 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 jig. Golly, that jig is really producing. Well, there's a 4 pounder on the spinnerbait. 2 fish on the spinnerbait so far. 3 fish on the spinnerbait. Small, except the one I just caught was a 4 pounder. Hats, the difference between a normal and a spotted one. Spotted one's got spots on him. There's 3 main types of bass. Excluding the peacock, which is, I wouldn't really say is a bass species, but it's called that. There's spots, spotted bass, which are also known as, in some parts of the states, Guadalupes, or there's smallmouth, which are kind of a golden brownish colored fish. They typically have a smaller mouth, and they're typically smaller. And then you have the largemouth, but you have strains of the largemouth, such as the Florida bass, and but the spots have spots on them, and they're getting quite popular in a lot of lakes. In fact, the spotted bass, some of these lakes are really taking over the scene over the largemouth. I'll talk about that a little bit this year on the Bassmasters about how the spotted bass in Lake Hartwell is really becoming a big, I'm hung up, a big contributor to the fish that's being caught in the baskets of the anglers compared to what it was a couple of years ago with the largemouth being the dominant species that's being weighed in. A lot of spots starting to show up. Are there any that's considered invasive? No, not of the bass. Your bass fisherman would, if you catch a 4 or 5, most of your true-blooded bass fishermen, they see you catch a 4 or 5 pound bass that you keep, they almost want to go jump off a cliff somewhere. It really gives them a heart attack. And I know a lot of people that catch them and eat them. I've eaten them. I used to have a farm pond that had them in there. This is a drum. I can see a big old hump on his head like her from here. I like them. But I bought them and put them in there, so I figure if I want to eat them, I eat them. That is an ugly fish. But there's not any that I know of that's invasive. This is really shallow right here. I don't even know what's back. I'm just kind of looking, folks. I'm taking a little scouting tour as I go. There's not anything significant that I see here that I'd want to throw on. We'll go down the way. Gets a little deeper right here. Now right here is interesting. What's up in here, I wonder? Come on. I'm going to ease up in here just a little bit. I want to see what's going on up in here. I'm not going to run the boat up in there. I'm just going to ease throw the boat up in here. I'm going to throw up in here a little bit because I've never fished this. I'm going to hit it with a spinner and I'm going to hit it with a crank. And see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. This very well could be a dead spot. It could be a hot spot. Guess we're about to find out, ain't we? So I think to show another feature of this game that I really, really like and really wish that it would have been added to the Fish and Sim world, which was the daddy to this game. This is the offspring of that game. Oh, there's a bass, look. This may be a spot. This may be a spot. It is. Okay. If you look at that fish on the screen, you see the black spots on his side. I mean, I know it's graphics, but it's hence that's the spotted bass. And on the bass in real life, the spots are a little more defined and darker. But that's what it kind of looks like. Another thing I liked about this is these markers. Okay, I just put down a waypoint, that easy. I'm going to take that up because 1 2-pound fish does not warrant putting a waypoint down. But you can pick your fish. So, spotted bass. And I could also change the color up here. Ultimately, yes. I can also change the color. If I want to signify spotted bass, just for the color, I can do that. And put the largemouth with a different color, or the smallmouth, which I don't think there's any smallmouth on here. Or I can just simply delete the waypoint. That's a really great tool. The spots get a little bit, the spots are a little smaller, are smaller species than the typical largemouth. That's another difference. They don't go quite as big. Although in some of these southern lakes, now they are growing to 5 and 6 and pounds. But a largemouth can get up to 10 pounds. The spots don't get quite that big. So it's a differential on the species size. The size of the fish by the species as well. That fish hit right at the boat. Doggone there jumped in the boat. Come on up in here, son. Yes. Maybe another spot. It is. Have I found the spotted hole? I may have found the spotted hole. I'm about to starve to death. I had a little bit of tuna fish on some crackers. Y'all never tried the pouch tuna? Buy it in a pouch flavor, pretty good. I buy it all the time. It's easy for a handicap to open that. I don't have to fight with a can. But the tuna in the pouch is good. I eat that in about 5 crackers. And I had a little sugar-free cookie. I need to go in there and eat me some 3:30 or 3 o'clock fruit when I'm done with this live. I've got a little Israel. I had a little slice of an heirloom tomato with that tuna fish and crackers. Sounds dyed, don't it? It is dyed. I got a little melon in there. I bought an Israel melon. Not all that great melon. Israel melon, for those that you don't know, is a brother to a cantaloupe. I've never seen it sold in a pouch. Yeah, they sell it in a little pouch over here. They may not sell it that way there. The Outback. They sell it here like that. A lot easier for me to handle a pair of scissors than it is a can opener. Of course, my wife would open it, but I buy the Bacon Ranch one. It's pretty good. It's kind of like having a tuna fish salad, but it's really not tuna fish salad. It's got a little Bacon Ranch sauce in it. They have other flavors. I like the Thai. The Thai is real good. All right, now that I've kind of thrown in here a little bit, I'm gonna move on up. A little bit, see what's a little further back up in here. Ranch dressing. Well, it's really bacon ranch. It's really not ranch dressing. It's called bacon ranch. Kind of got a bacon ranch flavor to it. You don't like ranch dressing? Golly, I can't believe that. Oh, there's a fish. I may have hit on something right here. Good people. It's crappie, I think. It's not going to do me any good. $15-ounce. Big whoop-de-doo. So, for anybody that's watching the live stream, think you might like this game. This game is really not all that popular. There's a few people that play it. I'm kind of a fan of it. But if you think you want to be part of some sort of constructive Bassmasters tournament type thing, and you've got a way to play now, we're going to do this, start out doing this basically on your own game, on your own screen. So you won't have to multiplay. That's basically the way we're going to do it. So, and you won't even have to live stream all the time. We're going to have some offline stuff later if it gets going, if it's fun and everybody's enjoying it. I will put some competitions together.
Oh boy, you're gonna need to measure that one.
You need to shut up. We're gonna have some competitions later. I'm gonna stretch my back just a minute. I may just throw a competition together, say, go out and catch me 5 of the biggest spotted bass you can catch. Or not on this river, because there's no smallmouth in this river. Say the St. John's, go out and catch me 5 biggest smallmouth you can catch. Or go catch one fish, biggest fish wins. So there's a lot of competition you could do. See, at first I was just gonna name the Rod and Gun Club Hunting Club. And I put the Rod and Gun Club in there, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll start one place fish game. So I did. So now I'm trying to get the other end of it taken up, get some going on the fishing end. Maybe because it's not a thing here, and okay, yeah. So, there's a lot of things you could do with this. We're going to start out. Now, this does have an online mode where we could all fish on the same lake. But if your internet is not great, it can be a little sketchy. We're going to start out just having some fun with it and see where it goes. If I can get enough people to sign up. Now here's a bigger fish. This is a largemouth. This is a nice fish. This is a tournament worthy fish right here. May not be 5 pounds, but it's in the 3 pound class, close to it. 3, 4. Hey, that's a spot. That's a big old spot. I ain't no largemouth. I say, that's a spotted bass. I don't think I've caught a largemouth out of this spot. It's been all spots. As you can see, they're really these spots are biting spinnerbait. I wouldn't even want to pitch a jig right here. Too much water to cover. I'll throw the rattle trap in there in a minute. Try it, but I might consider throwing the jig down there by them steps if I think that far back. Throw the gizzard shad trap a minute just to see what happens. And I'm still feeling this process out too, so. I used to play this on PS4 when I first started doing lives. Kind of went on sale, so I kind of bought it for the computer and trying to find a game that we can play that's simple. It's not number driven. You can't manipulate by catching 100 fish and it's spawned a great big one. It's kind of like chance of luck. A wide open race. Everybody's got a chance to win. Instead of map stacking and have that whole situation of catch 10 silver. I lost that one. Catch 10 silver fish to get a gold, or it's just all that's just not suited for tournament fishing. True gaming tournament fishing. There's one. It's on the trout. That ain't no bass. That's an old striper. Get out of here. I prefer you just get off. Tell you the truth. Rather have to try to land you. If I was fishing for you, it'd be a different story, but all you're doing is taking up time. Golly. I'm not even so sure there's. I don't know that. I may be totally incorrect about that. Lance might know if he's still in here. Are there any stripers even in the Sabine River? There are. I sure didn't know it. I guess there may be because it's so close to salt water, but I've never seen one caught with Sabine River. Or heard of anybody catching one. Alright, so my screen has kind of went blank on my fish finder, so I'm going to ease up and pitch a jig on these steps back here, just to see what's back here. I'm already here, I might as well do it. I'm starting to see some fish now. I'll shut this down. I'll pitch a jig back here on this. I can't help it, I gotta hit this grassy spot right here first. Just to see what's there. 16 folks still in here watching this silliness. Appreciate y'all coming in and joining today. Everybody's calling for wrestling on Thursday, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to wrestle on Thursday. I'm going to change my technique here a little bit. Slow it down. Let it ride the bottom a little bit more and see what happens. Throw it on the side panel up here. Am I doing ATS on Thursday? No, everybody want me to do wrestling. Good to see you, Matthew. Everybody's wanting me to do the wrestling on Thursday. Wonder if what scares the fish away. He said my mask. I wonder if Hog Leg is back there listening. Hog Leg, are we doing, if you're listening, are we doing the show on StreamYard tonight, or are we doing it on Emux, or whatever the hell that thing's called? They may not even be listening. Said he was going to go back to using StreamYard. I don't know what we're using. He didn't send me a link, so I'll have to figure that out later. 8 o'clock tonight, me and Big Pig will be live at 8 o'clock tonight. 8 Central, 9 Eastern. Stream. Yeah, I don't know. I think if I'm not mistaken, the StreamYard switch was probably gonna happen tomorrow, but I don't know. He don't ever let his co-host know anything. I'm always the last to know anything. Oh, Alvin Lewis. I think that Emux has got potential. I just don't think it's quite there yet. Let me run around here and look, see what else is here. I don't know what that'll hold. We're gonna pitch on it just real quick. This is how you this is how you kind of you kind of learn about an area. I don't throw that way. Kind of have to pitch on it. Wrestling on Thursday, Alvin. See, they already pumped up about the wrestling. Yeah, wrestling on Thursday. Well, I got one. If I ain't gonna catch him, and I lost him. I ain't gonna make no promises, but if I get some time, I will make a character. Try to make one, maybe. I don't know. I got a lot of things to do. I got a lot of honeydews to do. We got companies coming in. But if we don't get one, we got enough characters to have a good show. So we got some companies coming in. My wife's got some friends coming in. I've already been told I have to be on my good behavior. I can't say anything too political. And I gotta watch my mouth.
Would you look at that cute little
Gonna be
baby
tough.
Bass?
No, they won't be here that much. Yeah, I've already been told I gotta behave myself. That woman just don't know what she's asking. All I can say is I'll try. I can't make no promises. I cannot confirm nor deny whether I will succeed or fail. The language I can deal with. The political is going to be tough. And not because I like to get in an argument about political stuff, but I like to say things at the TV sometimes. So I gotta watch what I say. I'll be watching the news and I love to holler something out or say something out loud. What if I ordered for DoorDash tonight? What y'all think I eat DoorDash every night? Y'all think I am royalty? I just have all kinds of money to spend on DoorDash and eat out all the time and stuff like that. I'm gonna get Jason's Deli and chicken noodle soup. The wife's going to get that though. We're not doing DoorDash tonight. I had catfish last time from DoorDash. Well, from Golden Chick. About the only thing I get to eat fried anymore is a piece of fish. And I like fried fish. It's blasphemy for me to eat it any other way. No, it's really not. I like fried fish. I like fish baked and grilled and all kinds of ways to eat the truth. But Curtis laughing. Big money to go with that big head. Yeah, no. Wife is gonna go get Jason's Deli. I'm gonna get what they call the meatster. It's kind of a French dip roast beef sandwich with a little bit of cheese on it and a bowl of, not a bowl, a cup. A bowl is too much of chicken noodle soup. That's what I'm having tonight. That is what I eat in place of hamburgers. Beer battered fish. I like beer battered fish. I'll eat beer battered fish. I'm really not a fan of a big batter. I don't like a real big batter on anything. Fried chicken or anything like that. I'm more of a home fried type man. I slap a little cornmeal and flour on it, a little seasoning on it, a little salt and pepper, and dip it in the grease. That's my favorite. But I know some people are crazy like about Long John Silver's batter and all that. I'm really not that crazy about it. I mean, I'll eat it that way. If I had my druthers, I'd just slap a little, a little Louisiana fish fry on it and go to town. That's just the way I like it. We'll see you. Thanks for coming in. You have a good day. Now them docks are out in the water. They don't do no good. There's a bridge. I don't. Call this before, maybe because I hadn't been back here. Well, you know we're gonna throw on this, right? Know we're gonna throw on this. I need some water right here. 11 foot. I'm ready to go down to 5, 6, and then I'm gonna start a retreat. It's better bait. Fish on at about 6 foot, so that's a good sign. It's a good tell me where you're at sign. Now be a bass. I think it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a bass. I think it's a spot. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's try to do that again. 6 foot. Just let it drop here and see what happens. See if we get a repeat. That's how you learn right here, folks. 2 foot. You get that about 3 foot. Well, it could be between 3 and 6. We'll find out, I guess. We just keep playing the game. Is this a bass? Sure is a small one if it is. Yes. Yep. Another spot. A smaller one. Okay, let's just keep playing the countdown game. See where the good spot's at. Right on top of the water. Up about 1 foot deep. This is not a bass, I don't think. Yes, it is. It's a little bitty spot. Oh, it's a little large.
Somebody
bass.
gonna need to measure that bass.
So what have we learned? What's the pattern? Shallower the lure, smaller the fish. I caught one at 1 foot, one at 3 foot. Those were small. Let's see if I can get back down to 6 foot where I caught the bigger fish. And see if I can catch another bigger one at 6 foot. That's what I'm working on right now. And there's one about 5.5. Is this a bass and is he bigger? If this is a bass, he's much bigger. I don't think he is, but I don't know that yet either. He jumps up out of the water. Oh, I think he is a bass. Look out. Back the drag off a little bit. Oh, look.
Not
Another
gonna set
4
any records
pounder.
with that one, but it's a solid keeper. Cha-chunk, cha-ching.
Alright, so the 2 big fish were at 5.5 and 6 foot, around that. Give or take a 5 or 6 inches. So that's a small one on top. That's probably gonna be a small one. Let's see. Yep, it's small. Probably. Troy can't fish worth a lick. I'll tell you what you do, big boy. I need to get you this game. You just joined the league, and we'll find out who can fish in the game. Alright, we're back down to, that's one at 4 foot. That was 4.4 when he hit it. So. Oh. It's got a little weight to it. Are you a bass? Are you a non-native species, an alien? Ooh, that's a bass. Good morning. Oh yes, that's a good one too. I may have found a spot. This is a large mouth. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, it's the biggest one of the day.
What a hog.
7 pounds. £7 even. Let me take a picture of this for thumbnail purposes. All right. And to go on, I had done a weekly fish catching video, mainly because I had been fishing. I've been working on other projects. I'm gonna mark the spot. I can't not do that. That was a largemouth. I'm gonna place a waypoint here. And I'm going to mark that as a largemouth. Once I find it. Largemouth. And I'm going to make that I'm going to leave that right there like that. I don't know what this is right here. Let me see something here. I don't know why that's even there. That must have got... That's not even marked. This one should be marked largemouth. No, largemouth. And I'm going to make it red. I'm going to enter a note here. Just a 7 LB plus. LM, that stands for largemouth. Confirm, now that should be on the note. Let's see. I trust your bees. Now I know I can go back to this spot. Oh, Nick. And when I'm looking for bass, I know that the 7LB Plus was caught here. So. Curtis said, I'll beat you. Bring it on, baby. Bring it on, Big Daddy. I'll beat you and eat you M&M's too. He's gonna let it fall. I snagged. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's let it fall now. Just gonna let it fall, let it fall. Now I'm letting this thing fall on a tight line. So I'm taking up the slack. And let it fall on a tight line, not on a loose line. You miss them. Wrestling on Thursday. And Hog Leg and I will be live tonight. We will be live tonight. If you're interested in joining the RBO Bassmasters series that I'm trying to start for this game, and you have a copy of it, send me an email. I've sent one to my members, and I've got Kelly on the hook, and Hog Leg's probably going to be a go. Sound like we can get it worked out, and I'm still looking for competitors. God bless you, and thank you for being a part of Real and Virtual Outdoors, and we will see WWE 2K25 on Thursday. I'm a man of my word, and the thumbnail will be up tomorrow night. God bless you, and thank you for being here, and I will see you tonight at 8 Central, 9 Eastern on the Boar's Nest. I love you. Y'all come on in tonight, pull up a chair. Hoggy and I'll be there. God bless.
That's all, folks.